welcome back. It is a Sunday and I'm putting out a video because I took this weekend off. So I am home this weekend and what I am doing is fighting hornets, folks. Now, I started 2 years ago, well 3 years ago. We cut some trees. We put the logs on the sawmill, cut them into, I think, 1/2 inch thick, 6 inch wide, 16-inch long shakes. And the shakes are going on my house. So after we cut the boards, they had to be cut to length. I did a video on that. And then they had to be run through the planer so they were all the same thickness. So that brought it down under 1/2 by quite a bit, something. And put them in a pile, cover them with the tarp, with the intent of last summer finishing the outside of my house. Now, last summer, I had a lot of physical injuries. So I couldn't climb a ladder, and I had hurt my shoulder, so I couldn't do anything above my head. So the house had started the year before being shaked, and then everything was covered up with tarps. Last year I got hurt quite a few times. So this year my house will be finished. I don't care how it gets finished, it's going to get finished. So I am doing the work myself, and I've got borrowed staging, and the rest of everything is what I have. I have a generator to run a table saw, a chop saw, and then the shakes that go around like windows and stuff, window frames and stuff. I've got a skill saw that I'm just doing those fine things, and I'm running all that off from my generator, which is running right now to charge my jackery. Now, this generator that I'm using is a simple Harbor Freight generator. It's a 4300. It starts on the first pull, no matter, even if months go by, it starts on the first pull. 1 tank of gas will go me on full power, 12 hours. It's running right now, and you can't hear it. Of course, it's out back side of my house, but it's really quiet. It's not a solar generator that has the converter in it. It's just a generator, folks. I don't know my generators. So I've had this generator for years, and it's always started on the first pull. It's very economical. It's quiet, and that's how I usually charge my jackery up. My jackery then charges my cell phone, right? And my fan that I got, the USB fan. So that's what I'm doing. I started today. But the hornets have moved in the soffit area under the eaves. Now, under the eaves, there's a fascia board. And then there's a soffit that has 2 boards, I think 4-inch boards. And then it's got copper screening in there. Well, what has happened is the fascia board is here, and one of the boards is here, has created a gap. And that's where the hornets are going in, and they are building their nest. So far I've gone through 4 cans of Hornet spray. I'm spraying about 9 o'clock at night if there's no wind. The first night I did it with a flashlight. And let me tell you, the hornets just boiled out of those cracks. And then it sounded like rain, folks. They just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. So I'm like, yeah, I got ya. So the next morning, I did that one night. The next morning, when the sun came out and it was warm, there was a few scragglers. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait till that night and I'll spray them again. I did that. So 2 cans did the back side of my house. 2 cans did the front side of my house. So where I have my shakes stickered and in a pile, several piles, with a tarp over it, and they've been there for at least a year just sitting there. Hornets are all through the shakes, folks. So I went through 4 cans. I just ordered 10 more cans of wasp spray. Wasp and hornet spray. It's Raid. It's working really good, folks. So 10 more cans. Now, Sister Barb, I showed her where my Swiss chard patch was. And I said, listen, because of the spring, because I cut those trees and it was too wet to get in the garden, it remained wet. Unlike now where everything is dry. It remained wet and muddy well into June. So I said, there's hornets on either side of this path that I have in my garden. It just weaves back and forth. I said, listen, you have got to stay where I walk. And I pointed to all the hornet nests on the way to the Swiss chard patch. So I've got 10 more cans of Raid coming. It's going to take probably 2 cans to do all the lumber piles here. There's not only hornets in the lumber piles, the shake pile, and the lumber piles, and the cedar fence pile. There's also hornets that are in the ground, which are yellow jackets. So, folks, it's really a good idea, whether you're allergic to hornets or not, to carry 2 or 3 cans of hornet and wasp spray. I would highly recommend it. So just to do the eaves of my house, it took 2 cans, and they were 17 ounces and something. So they were big cans, the kind that would shoot 25, 27 feet, right? So, but now I've got hornets in my garden, which I really don't want to spray in my garden. I think what I'm going to have to do, where I cut those trees, and I'm looking right at my garden closest to the house, where I cut those trees in my garden when there was snow on the ground, and I didn't get a chance to haul all the I hauled a pile of brush out before the rains came, but then I couldn't get there until it dried up, and by then the hornets had built nests in those brush piles. So I think what I'm going to do is wait till cold weather and move those brush piles and get rid of the hornets that way. Now, if you're a hornet lover or a wasp lover, I understand they do help pollinate. They have their place in the world. I get that. But when you are severely allergic and have to carry something in your pocket this time of year, that's life or death for me. So I am going to get rid of those hornet nests in the brush piles. I'm just going to have to, folks. So what's probably going to happen, I'll haul that brush while they are hibernating, and they can rebuild their nest when they wake up in the spring on a warm spring day, and they could have at that brush pile, right? So it is getting dark. So I know some of you don't like video and pictures with music. But I'm going to start this video with videos and pictures put to music, and I am going to end this video and pictures to music. So if you're the type that doesn't like the music and the video of this and that, you do what you have to do. Some rather enjoy that. Ooh, there goes that outside light. And so for those of you who enjoy it, thank you very much. I hope you do enjoy it. And I'm going to go in. I'm going to shut my generator off. If you haven't seen the video of Butterfly, Penny at Butterfly, the rain dance that she did, I absolutely love that. I think I watched it 20 times. It's pretty catchy. If you want to watch that video and you haven't, then it's in my community post, and she does a rain dance for me. We really need rain, folks. Good night. You all be good. Bye-bye.